So, yeah, right there. We can leave it right there. What? Wanna come in? Hold on. Album number 10. Short dogs in the house. Let's get closer to the end, y'all. Come on. Go. What's up? What's happening, Sag? What's going on? Yo, that is. Don't stand up. Stand up, sir. Why, thank you. All right, there we go. What's up, y'all? Saggy, what's up? We back. We back. Sag. Getting what getting is good. Getting what getting is good. So that's y'all starting song, right? Getting it too short. All right. All right. 3, 2. Hey, hey, hey. Getting it. Or another. I think I'm gonna order like three new decks today. Yeah, I'm gonna get us some new decks. You know, I'm trying to find a rack for these tarot cards. I'm running out of room, man. I don't know how many decks I got, but a lot. All right. Anyway, y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Y'all see, I got 2 new little. You know, I added 2 more to the family here. Oh, Pikachu and Yoda. Y'all know I collect things. All right, Holy Spirit, tap me in the Sag, please. Okay, I just heard Fool's Gold. Okay, so did something look like the real thing? Oh, okay. So did somebody was somebody told that you were a certain way, and then they approached you, and that blew whatever that was out of the water? So you woke somebody up for somebody? All right. So it could be number 6 or number 9. So it's on the fence, right? Interchangeable. Something about something being interchangeable. All right. Pluto, and y'all heard that confirmation. Leo in the reverse, and Cappy upright. What's the bonus? Venus and Cappy upright. So somebody is in love. Like somebody is like heavily, okay, in love with somebody. Okay, whether they voice this or not yet. 616 could be significant. That could be an area code. 686. 626. Okay, somebody's been left out to dry. Somebody's been left out in the cold by themselves. Okay, somebody who's cowardly, who's in a devil energy. I'm seeing the devil card twice in my third eye. Yeah, so somebody's like beyond toxic. Yeah, they're beyond toxic. Yeah, they're sinister, whoever it is. Confirmation, I heard the horn honk outside. A sinister trickster who's homeless. A sinister trickster who is homeless. Confirmation again. Thank you, Holy Spirit. All right, let's roll. Lost a nail, so it's kind of hard to pull these out. Anger. Okay. All right. When you feel an intense, uncomfortable emotion in response to a perceived provocation, hurt, or a threat. All right. We got wonderful. All right. Feeling pleasantly surprised and a sense of profound happiness. Okay. We got trust. So somebody's angry that you make somebody feel amazing and they trust you. Putting it simple. Yeah, you make somebody feel amazing and they trust you. Okay, you make them feel alive. Okay, like colorful. It's like you brought all the color back into a black and white. You know, it's like Pleasantville. Remember that movie Pleasantville, where everything was black and white, right? It's like you brought the color to Pleasantville. Confirmation again. Yeah, you brought the color to Pleasantville. Uh-oh. They don't know. John B. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think somebody talking. Aversion when you feel stuck in a state of dislike. Somebody's a little green. Be quiet. Distract. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there was somebody sent in to distract you, but when this person came in, okay, something was shattered. An illusion that was painted of you. Okay. And something broke off of this person. Something broke off of their visual, their eyes. Okay, a veil, a layer of the veil is removed. Like just being in your energy removed a veil. Okay, you could not even have to say anything to this person, right? You could have had a conversation with them, or you could not have, right? You're just in the same vicinity. Just being in the vicinity where you are, your energy causes awakenings, and that's what happened. So they got distracted from whatever, they were sent in to do. Now, I don't feel like this person is wicked or anything. I feel like they could be naive, okay, unsuspecting. Okay, but we'll see. Alright, lifestyle in the closet download triggers. So somebody that's in a closet or has some secrets is triggered, and then in their feelings because they look like a clown because they are a clown. Full of confusion all the time. Okay, they can walk around acting like they got all the answers to everything, and the whole damn time they're confused. They're confused the whole time. Okay, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They're just a blithering idiot. Put it simple. To put it simply. Or simply put. Just the fact that a group of people would be sending someone, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Like, I'm inquisitive. Like, I got questions for everything. Like, if something don't make sense to me, like, I'm going to question it. Like, if a group of people want to send me in somewhere or send me towards a person, I'm going to question that. Like, what's going on here? What's going on? Why do I need to go up to this person and do what? Why can't you do it? Huh? Okay. Anybody with, common sense, right? But then again, common sense is not so common these days. Revenge in the reverse. Yeah. Somebody had a change of heart. Lifestyle triggers emotion still. Denial. So somebody you could have broken some patterns off of someone. Broken in the energy of specific patterns that somebody could have been going through. You interrupted a pattern of behavior in this person, whoever this is. You know, yeah, aversion. Yeah, right next to it. And yeah, and somebody else is pissed off about it. I'm picking up a water sign. Could be a big mouth Scorpio. Commitment, closed off, new boo, ravenous, okay, reminiscing. So you could be in a commitment, or you, if you're not physically in this yet, you're in it spiritually, right? So somebody's in your vicinity, like I said. Oh, well, okay, I could be talking about the person that didn't do something. Since I just referred to them, I didn't mean to, but you know how spirit does. Okay, this could be a potential counterpart for some of you. You know. But I don't know. You could be closed off to this commitment with this person, or y'all could be connected. Okay. Oh, or somebody could have been closed off to this commitment, or maybe they weren't aware of the connection the two of you had until like you laid eyes on each other. I'm getting like an electric like jolt, a jolt of electricity like running through the both of y'all's bodies when you lay eyes on each other, right? It kind of disrupts the regular train of thought. Okay, in both of you. So now, so since then, this person they can't get enough of you. Like they have an insatiable desire to be near you, or like they have a hunger for you. Yeah, they're reminiscing and regretting something, maybe not communicating, okay, before a deadline, or that could be anybody. Sade. Oh shit. Oh no, this sounds like a past energy. And if I ever fall in love again. Regrets. Pregnancy. Oh, communication. Somebody got somebody pregnant because they couldn't keep it in their pants. Evidence. Mm-hmm. Somebody could have been like, okay, so for some of y'all, you could have been in separation with somebody, and somebody couldn't take separation, so they went and, you know, or they got bored or something, and they went and, you know, lay down with somebody, and they got them pregnant, and there goes that contract. Done, over with. Appreciation. Now they're regretting not appreciating you. Acting like a clown. Being a clown. A fire sign? Mm-hmm. Yeah, who tried to pull on your heartstrings. Now they're reminiscing because their heartstrings are being pulled on. They're watching you on the phone or something, on the TV. Giving yourself self-love, okay? It's pretty clear. And they're obsessing about a commitment that they are no longer a part of. Because they chose to go over here and, you know, bury their beak and, you know, push out a little birdie, you know, a little junior. Congratulations. Congratulations. That could be their energy coming through right here. They concerned. Because they picked a Jezebel, or they slept with a Jezebel and got a hoe pregnant. They could have been on something heavy, and did some pretty questionable things. Yeah, all they could think about is this destruction to this commitment. All right. Okay, so for those of you that happened to, that's your story. Okay, you got somebody here that does trust you though. Okay, that could have been a past for some of you. Okay, so you got somebody here, whether you're with them or not yet physically. Okay, some of you guys can physically be with this person already. You two trust each other, or this person trusts you. Yeah, there's a house in the reverse, blocked, abandonment. So somebody could have been squatting, health concern, a family member, a matriarch. Could have been squatting in a home that belongs to you. And could have blocked you from knowing it, or from knowing where it is, or how to gain access, or just blocking you, period. Now they're sick. Could be put out. Archangel Michael, block whoever that is, please. Can be being put out of this home, okay? Or they've been put out. Southern California could be significant. Somebody's name could be Tony, Anthony, Tony, 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 hyphen E. Okay. Tone. All right. Ancestors. Your ancestors is repossessing a house that belongs to you. Boo. Yeah. Bringing it back. 84 can be significant. 48, 20, number 2. Somebody be born in 84. Okay, we got rich girl and sweetheart. Okay. Now, if you're a man, just put, rich guy right there. All right. Okay. Sag. Might be in the martial arts. Okay, or you can have an ancestor that loved martial arts, a passed over loved one. Okay, somebody could have been, bald headed. Whoever's passed over loved one is for some of you, unbothered. Yeah, they're making sure that you are unbothered when it comes to the whole situation. They're like, baby, don't worry about it, we got it. Don't worry about it, we got it. You just do, what we told you, that you should be doing, and you're fine, right? You ain't got nothing to worry about. You did the heavy lifting already. You already did the heavy lifting. Okay, of course there will be other heavy lifting, right? But this story is done with. This chapter or this book is up. It's up. Health concern and endings. Ooh. Grandma say bye-bye. Bye-bye to grandma leaving. And I don't mean grandma in the sense of, oh, sweet grandma that loves you and all this. And I mean somebody grandma that's a killer, drug runner, try to take them out. Okay. Now, they sick. Okay. Could be bedridden. All right. Their ending is near. Okay. A family. Oh, it's more than one. Okay. So this could be the matriarch of your family. Relatives you don't mess with anymore. You don't connect to. You don't have feel connection to. Okay. For some of y'all, it's not all of y'all that's going through that specific thing, right? Some of y'all families, love you and they were actually family to you, right? But yeah, confusion and illusion. Something's cleared up. Bondage, animosity, false narrative. So some type of false narrative has cleared up because some confusion has cleared up. The fog, the smoke has cleared out. Something has broken off of this. Some type of root work, energy work is broken off of someone or a family or a audience of people. Yeah, and now they're being seen for who they are. Liars, jealous, envious, and hurt. One more over there. 31 can be significant. 13, 91, 19. Somebody born in 1991. 1991 can be significant. Work, labor, efforts. Okay, yeah, this is what they're getting for their work, their labor, and their efforts. They going up out of here. Okay, the veil in the reverse and imprisonment in the reverse. Okay, it can be seen. Okay, this woman keeps peeking to see if something's working or if you're in some type of state, right? That you weren't in before, and it's not. It's not. You're not in prison. Okay, and you can see you can see through the veil. What veil? There's no veil when it comes to you. Okay. Love spell, child. Somebody's been doing love spells on you since a child. Okay. And for somebody else, somebody could be doing love spells on a child to keep them quiet. There could be child abuse here, sexual abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse, all types of abuses here. They've been doing spell work on a child, divination, to keep them quiet so they won't tell what happened. Could be tricking them out to like they did you, for some of you, like they did you. So this is the next one up, the next, chosen one. We talked about a niece, a nephew, or something like that, or a child of yours for some of you. Okay, that's just like you. I feel like this is touching on those readings that have come out with confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. So your nephew or your niece, okay, You've known they were chosen since they were born. Okay, something about the two of your lives. Okay, like you have a close connection, close bonds. It's not to say that you don't have it with any of the other ones, right? But this one, right? It's just like you. Okay, they can even look like you. They can even look like you. Okay, I mean your siblings' kids are supposed to look like, your brother or your sister, right? Okay, this one mirrors you like nobody's business. Like they have been connected and aware of it since a child, since they were able to understand. You could have helped build their relationship, right? Their understanding between them and the Lord. That's what I'm getting. Like this kid is smart, spiritually smart as well, and because of you. So I don't know. Somebody's niece, nephew, or something might end up living with them. Like I'm really feeling that too. Like somewhere in the future that might be end up living with you. Okay, maybe that's what some of you guys wanted in the first place. All right. Or your child, okay, that doesn't live with you. All right. So put it where it goes, if that's for you. Somebody could be getting out of jail. Somebody could have did their time and they're getting out. It's for somebody. Forgot about us. Forgot about Dre. So the year 2001 is significant. Isn't that the year the Twin Towers were hit? We talked about that the other day. So the Twin Towers can be significant. Or a terrorist attack can be significant. 2001. All right, let's see. Recent past, Sag. Compton could be significant. I don't know, somebody could be from Compton. Live in Compton. King of Wands in the reverse. Leo. Okay. I'm also getting Sag too. All right. Temperance. Oh, yeah, Sag. Temperance, Knight of Cups, Strength, the Ace of Cups. So somebody's been holding themselves back from taking some type of leap of faith or something. Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, somebody's been waiting for like clarity on like the right time to do something. Okay. Knight of Cups, Temperance, Four of Swords, the Ace of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Nine of Wands and the Magician. I think it's the Magician and Nine of Wands, yeah. High Priestess, Reader. So a reader got somebody shaking in their boots. Somebody who could have been skeptical, That's why I be saying, them fake psychics instead from the, Miss Cleo and Sylvia Brown and, make it bad, give what we do a bad rep, right? Right, okay, but that's all a ploy. That was all a ploy. If you look at everything, right, it's to make something look a certain way so that people will shy away from it, so that people will run away from it or look at it as the world wants them to look at it, right? When they need to look deeper, right? Okay, and in that direction. The direction that the world tells people, look away, don't go, no, the devil. If it's anything outside of the realm of what they want you to know and understand and learn, it's the devil. It's the devil. Even above devil behavior, demonic behavior, even above that, it's the devil. But the ones saying that this is the devil are the ones who worship the motherfucker. So somebody's manifesting someone. Or trying to. Nine of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Sag, Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. That applies here. Okay, I don't know. Somebody's been trying to say something, or people got a lot to say. When they're not in your face, but they act scared when they're around you, or something like that. Okay, or like I'm getting like timidity. But I got plenty to say. The devil. Yeah, the devil be gassing motherfuckers up, be gassing them up. Okay, but really they scared. They're really scared. That's why they act the way they act. Okay, it's fear. Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Page of Swords, the Eight of Wands. Somebody could be exposed as like running some type of prostitute. This could be like pimping. Eight of Wands, Six of Wands. Yeah, pimping. Somebody a pimp. This could be a pastor or a. Sorry. This could be a pastor. That's a pimp. Oh, why you? I am not saying that. I am not saying that. I am not saying that, bro. I'm not saying that. It's funny, but I ain't saying it. It's kind of dark. It's kind of dark, Spirit. It's kind of dark. Ace of Cups. The Lovers. Okay, so somebody's obsessed with a connection that they have to you, with you. Okay, and I mean obsessed in a way that's like not karmic, right? Not toxic. They're just really excited about it. Okay, they have full clarity on it, and somebody else is pissed off about this. Somebody has full clarity on this connection, and this could be the person that I'm getting that they tried to trick to come towards you a certain way. They tried to trick this person to come to step to you a certain way. But it's like when they got close to you, it's like, I'm hearing birds chirping and and it's like they got close to you, right? Like the rays from the light just like blew back the darkness, right? It kind of like it took the mask off their face so that they were able to see who you are and feel who you are. You see the snakes wrapped around both of y'all. Okay, I don't know. Somebody could be kind of blessed. Okay, for a source, they could be kind of blessed. All right, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Let me spell it out. Don't make me spell it out. Capricorn. Okay, Five of Wands. It just hopped in my hand. So there's a whole bunch of people out here who are left. It's like every man for themselves. Ten of Cups. There's family. Okay, they're fighting. All right, people are singling out people or blaming each other while having to watch you manifest. Okay, and they're waiting for something to produce and nothing's producing, and it's not going to. Empress, Three of Swords. Yeah. You're where all the production is. I'll take those just because how they flew out. The Queen of Wands. Damn. Queen of Swords reverse. Five of Swords reverse. Four of Wands reverse. Never keeping secrets. Babyface. For the cool in you. Two of Cups. So somebody's been acting like somebody's been playing a role for a while. They've been playing a role like everything's good, everything's cool. They're. I just heard a faithful bishop. Oh my God. Okay. A faithful pastor. Prophet. Okay. False. But it's just been a role that they're playing. Okay. They can't play the role anymore. Yeah, the burden's too heavy. Yeah, they can't play the role anymore. Okay, so this is a congregation falling apart. Okay, this is a church on its head or an organization on its head. Okay, the scheming, the competition, the wickedness is seen. It's exposed. Okay, a Queen of Swords in the reverse. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, they don't have to be that sign. Leo, Sag, Aries. Could be a water sign too. The Moon could be a water sign couple. A Pisces can be significant. The Fool, Aries. Somebody's like packing their bags, or somebody. Wait. So whoever this nephew or this niece is, it's like they're packing their bags because they know something's about to happen. So God's been talking to them. Oh wow. So they've been going through ascensions. It's kind of like they've been going through this secretly, right? Even though they're in this environment or they're around these people, they've been going through this growth secretly. Okay, whoever this is, this nephew, this niece, whoever this is, this child of yours, whoever it is, they know something is going to happen. They know something's coming. They're packing light. Okay, Two of Swords, the Eight of Wands, they're packing light. They might call you or contact you or something like that. I feel like the Most High is speaking to them and speaking to you, right? They're on the same, they have the same connection as you do. Okay, so it's kind of like a triangulation thing, right? The Most High is telling them, what's to come, right? Because God lets his prophets know what he does before he does it. So he's been telling him what's to come, or her, right? While at the same time telling you, right? You could even be telling people what's to come. You could be a prophet or prophetess. The Tower, here's the change. Knight of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Ten of Wands. I feel like you're going to get a lot of something, like buku amounts of something, okay? Somebody can say that word a lot, buku. Somebody can be from Louisiana. That's a word that I remember hearing a lot in Louisiana growing up, yeah. Buku. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they're happy to leave from wherever this is. They can be in high school, okay? It's like they're just ready to go. They're just waiting for the shit to hit the fan or something like that. I can't make this shit up. Look, they're ready to go. Somebody's nephew or niece is coming to them. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Page of Wands, Six of Cups, Three of Swords. Yeah, they've missed you. Whoever this youngster is, they've missed you. They were sad when you left, okay, or last time they saw you, right? They didn't see you again after that. I feel like you guys have been telepathically communicating. If this is your nephew or your niece or your child, okay? Three of Wands, yeah, at a distance. It's cute. We'll miss each other. Somebody ready. Eight of Wands, there go to communication. So you got a choice coming in here. Six of Pentacles, okay? Somebody wants to give to you equally. Okay, somebody's got their eyes on you. They're not giving to something or someone or anything over here on this side anymore. Okay, they're looking at you. They're looking at you. Okay, purple, royalty. Okay, blue. They're wearing blue as well. It's like they're looking at you like, what are you doing? Like, you got purple on, they got blue. Both royalty colors, right? Colors of royalty. It's like, what are you doing? Right? Or this could be you and them. And you're like, what are you doing? Do you know who you are? You know what I'm saying? You get off your knees. Get off your knees. Get in this damn chariot. I've been looking for you. Where the hell you been? That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, and like I said, this nephew or this niece or this child has been learning from you. Represent them as well. They've been learning from you, okay? Watching you. You see how they have the hood on, right? The cloak and everything. It's like they've been being crowned. As seasons have passed, they've been being crowned. They've been passing tests, right? Like, this shit is really happening here. That's crazy. Like, I feel like you're going to be shocked to see how much they've grown. Just like, period. Okay? I don't know how long it's been since you've seen them. But I feel like you're going to be shocked. They could have been, like, really, small when you last saw them. Ace of Wands. I don't even, you don't even realize you've helped build your nephew or your niece or your kid. This one listens. This one, out of all of them, it may not seem like they're listening, but they're soaking up the information, right? And they apply it. They remember things. They got a good memory. Eight of Swords. Somebody's trying to run from some type of communication that's coming in. Page of Cups. Like somebody could be in trouble and they're trying to disappear. They're trying to run to a family or something like that. Hide amongst the family. Okay. So a family could be thinking about leaving the country. They could be trying to figure out a way to leave the country. Because something's up. It's up. And it's stuck. This could be like your cousins. Old friends. uncles, aunts, okay. It's behind a death in an attempted unaliving. They're trying to get out of the country, or they think that they're going to get out of the country. That's the God said, "Won't no stone go unturned." You know what that means? Obviously, you don't know what that means. Okay, Seven of Wands. You know you cannot hide from the Most High. You can't hide from the Most High. How you gonna hide from your Creator? Like God going through the garden, calling Adam's name, looking for Adam. Adam, Adam. I know you hear me, Adam. Remember when Adam was hiding because he knew he was naked? Now how you know that, Adam? Who told you was naked, Adam? Who? Who told you was naked? King of Swords. There could be an officer that's watching out for this younger energy. Okay, there could be two of them, two boys. Yeah, two boys, brothers, nephews, nieces, something, sisters. Okay, it seems to me that there's somebody out here protecting them. Like they're gonna. It's like something. It's like a structure falling, but then there's somebody there to like lord over them, so that the pillars in the let's say it was the Hulk, right? A superhero, because if it's pillars falling, then a human. But anyway, let's say that the Hulk is over, a couple people just shading them so that they won't get hit by the falling boulders and all that, right? So this is kind of like the energy or the force that this person has around these two younger masculine energies, okay? Male vessels. So these are boys, young men. The High Priestess. Five of Pentacles came out sideways. I feel like you could have gave, so somebody is a reader, okay? Somebody gave somebody some type of heads up. This King of Swords has been watching this reader, okay? This could be like a detective, all right? It's been watching this reader, Ace of Pentacles, and they've been following the guidance of this reader. So you've given them the heads up. You're like 10 steps ahead, and you've given them some type of heads up to what's coming, or first of all, to what was hidden, right? Now it's to what's coming. And these two are protected. These two are okay. Page of Pentacles, and you're going to get communication about it. Three of Wands is going to come from a distance to a sword. Okay, you're going to find out what happened to somebody, or that I just heard somebody that passed away. You're going to find out somebody passed away. I don't know. This could be their mother, grandmothers. Like if it's so you could share the same grandmother for some of you. So these could be your sister's kids, your brother's kids, or yours. Take it out, resonates. Okay. You're my baby. You're my baby. All right, current. Did we just do current energy? No, that was past. Let's do the current. Hold up. Let me drink that with that in my mouth. It's King of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. They're in fear and stress. Well, they will only be in fear and distress if they did some fuck shit. The world in reverse, they feel like there's unfinished business, or somebody does. Somebody got an attitude, somebody who's very evasive, somebody likes to avoid things, okay, but they're like a big... Feel that too? They're a happiness hater, okay. King of Swords. So something has not been run, or something hasn't run its course, or something prophesied has to happen, okay, between the King of Swords and someone. Seven of Cups, Two of Pentacles, the Devil, the Ace of Swords. Something about a snake. Somebody born a year a snake. Somebody was promised something by Lucifer. A couple was promised something by Lucifer. They got tricked. Well, they couldn't hold up their side of the bargain anyway, whether they got tricked or not. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's Lucifer. I mean, what do you expect? Yes, got tricked, right? But somebody couldn't even hold up their side of the bargain. What was this? Which was to sacrifice someone? Earth angel, a star seed, okay? A baby of the cosmos. Okay, let me see. Let's wait. I don't know, because King of Swords could be connected to something too. It's too many. He ain't got me sold over here with his little bravado. Temperance. Artist. So this person's been waiting patiently for something. Okay. The Six of Wands sideways. So they've been playing the long game with something, okay, to try to bring down your... So there's multiple King of Swords out here, okay? It's different than the one I just was talking about. Let me see. Nine of Cups. Page of Swords, the Star, Nine of Pentacles. So somebody's been deciding, something about them being single. Thinking about what it is that they want. Okay, like really thinking about it, really dissecting what it is that they want. Okay, going from single, right, to being in a Four of Wands. Like weighing their options. I don't see that the Two of Pentacles is not here, right? But, so that doesn't give me like, so since Two of Pentacles is not there, right, it doesn't give me like somebody that's trying to pick between you and someone else, right? Okay. It's more like somebody deciding if they're ready for something. The Tower. Okay. Scorpio. Yeah, ready for some type of change. A big life change. And somebody want to make things right before you walk out of their life. Sound like you already did. I don't know. It could be anybody. Five of Wands. Somebody like took their time, or they sat back and watched something happen. The Magician sideways, like some busted ass manifestation. Somebody watched something happen to you. Okay, now I don't know. They could have been investigating this. Somebody could have been an undercover investigator or something like that. But somebody watched something happen. Or this Magician sideways, Five of Wands is giving me something. Weapons forming, but them not prospering. Right. So somebody watched a lot of weapons form, but never prospered. King of Pentacles. King of Cards doing flips today. There's the Two of Pentacles right there. Nine of Swords. So somebody could have juggled or chose someone over another person. Queen of Cups. Somebody twisted someone's manifestation, or somebody was very convincing. Eight of Swords. Page of Pentacles. That if somebody gave to you, that they'd be trapped, or they'd be, you know, their life would be over, or somebody sold some bullshit to somebody and they went for it. Page of Swords. I feel like if you're in this Queen of Cups energy, I feel like you come with receipts. You come with receipts, a book load of receipts, okay, of who you are. The Devil, the Five of Cups, and somebody knows that. They know that. They know it. Two of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, what's that? Ten of Swords. They chose to betray you. Yeah, they chose to betray you. Yeah, they did. Eight of Swords. Now they're trapped in their own betrayal. Page of Cups. Ace of Swords. Now they want to apologize, tell the truth, bring some type of clarity. Okay. The Five of Swords. They feel like it. This is like somebody feeling like they kicked a puppy. This is what somebody feels like. Like they just had some steel toe boots on and they just kicked a 3-day-old puppy. That's what they feel like. The Star. Aquarius. Gemini. Cancer. Oh yeah, somebody's going to jail for murder. Yeah, they sure are. A King of Pentacles. Yes, they are. They could be an officer, a police officer. Yeah. Or work for the government or military. Somebody's going to somebody's a killer. They absolutely are. And they use their job to do so. They can be underneath this King of Swords. Like they can work in the same jurisdiction or precinct, or if this is higher than that, okay, FBI, CIA, or whatever, they can work in the same circles or something like that. Or somebody can be over someone, right? An overseer to another one. So maybe they were investigating this person. This King of Swords being investigating this King of Pentacles. For on another timeline, there's a King of, because when so at least I can. Let's say a card comes out, right? Let's say this Knight of Pentacles, okay? Even though it's one card that says Knight of Pentacles, I can sense if there are more Knight of Pentacles within this one. That makes sense, right? So if there are like 4 people who are the Knight of Pentacles, I can sense those 4 in this one card. It makes sense? Okay. So there's a King of Swords in the reverse, okay? That's connected to this King of Swords upright. Okay. Because it's the suit, all right? So I'm picking it up. There's a King of Swords in the reverse. I don't know where they are. They're off the scene somewhere. Okay. They have like other people going in on their behalf, or they're dealing with something in the background. Okay. But there's a King of Swords in the reverse that's been working with this King of Pentacles. And they're both beneath this King of Swords in the upright. Goodness. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody got brown eyes? Okay. Pretty brown eyes. 2 of Cups, or somebody thinks that your eyes are pretty if they're brown. Or if they're not, anyway. Let me get a deck. King of Wands is heartbroken about. They're thinking about who's giving to you or who you may be having sex with. Like this person. This person's weird. Somebody crying about how you broke their heart. So are they telling this to people? Oh, they did this and they broke my heart and they did this and they did that, blah, 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 bullshit. Broke your own heart. Seven of Pentacles, Judgment. Yeah, so somebody's like just waiting on Judgment to hit. To fall, okay. I mean, it's falling now, but it's like it just keeps amping up, okay. And there's a lot of it because somebody did something for a long time. A group of people did something for a long time. They put a lot of work into it, a lot of heart into it, okay. The blackness from their heart. They put a lot of passion into this shit, okay. So all they can do is wait. King of Swords. There's another one. This person's watching this happen. Their back is facing me. So they're watching this judgment happen to someone in the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Or it could be multiple people. These pentacles on the Seven of Pentacles tree could be people. The Tower. But there's a tower creeping up behind this King of Swords, Five of Swords, yeah. Wheel of Fortune. So this King of Swords thought that they could walk away and appear to be in the upright again. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because this King of Swords up here is watching this one. Definitely watching this one. Death came out in the reverse together. And I just saw, what is that, a raven or a crow? I can't tell which one. A crow. Confirmation. So, death. These are like really deaths. Like in the upright, it would be like the ending to, something in someone's life, right? In the reverse, like all alone, these cards alone. In the reverse, it's a physical death. Confirmation. Thanks, Spirit. It's a physical death. So, two people could be passing away. A couple could be passing away. Yeah. King of Wands, Knight of Swords. Somebody does have military experience, or they're in the military now. Green Beret. Somebody is a Green Beret. Five of Pentacles. Somebody could be homeless when somebody passes away or something like that, or there's people connected to these two. It's like when they pass away, something like completely and utterly falls apart. Okay, it's falling apart already. But somebody's anchored to something. There's an anchor. There's an anchor right there. That's the first time I ever saw that too. Right there. There's an anchor. Somebody's anchored to something. Now it could involve this church group, okay, that we've been talking about. This church group. Yeah, somebody's failed. Okay, somebody's exposed as a fraud. Yeah, these can be confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. 1 o'clock on the nose. This could be a whole bunch of different types of preachers, prophets, okay, and I do mean false preachers, false prophets, okay, all over. So this could be like an uptick of exposures, right? So you can start seeing this on the internet here pretty soon. A lot of false prophets being exposed, a lot of false just people, period, being exposed, like in the light of day. Two of Cups in the reverse. There's a couple that's passing away. I'm telling you. Okay, there's the wake right there. The wake, the funeral. Six of Cups, the Tower. And people are going to know why. If they don't know why, then they're going to find out why. Again, two people. King of Wands, Justice. Four of Wands. Somebody's taking action towards the Four of Wands. Somebody that's in the King of Wands is taking action towards the Four of Wands. The Sun, okay, it's like they're following the like a golden path or something like that. It's like a path is lit up that only they can see, right? They're following it. The Two of Swords, okay, there's a crossroads. Somebody may have to wade through something or like bust through something or make some type of decision. This is a test for somebody right here in current energy. King of Wands, again, so it could be same sex for some of y'all. The High Priestess. So if it's same sex for y'all, one of you are the High Priestess. Confirmation. One of y'all got like a channel, or you're a reader, or you offer some type of service. Page of Swords, some type of insight, okay, to the world. Okay, to a, could be on the internet. Two of Cups. You bring people together. First you bring a sword, right? You bring separation, right? Because you wake people up, right? Which causes separation. And then you bring unity. So you break down to build up. Or God does this through you. Seven of Cups. Look at this synchronistic shit. Both sides. Ace of Swords, Temperance. So I feel like, okay, so it's like, okay, Spirit's showing me like a mob, right? A mob of people, okay? Like a witch hunt. A mob of people chasing the two of you, right? Right? Now, God done already raptured y'all out of there, right? Raptured y'all up out of here, right? They don't know it. So, there's two groups chasing you, two mobs chasing you, and then they end up coming back to each other, right? Confused. Night and day, night, day, right? They're confused. We were chasing so-and-so. Where'd they go? You know, they disappeared. Where'd they go? So they're left in confusion. And you two are meeting up with each other past life. So while they're busy, while God got them busy chasing their tails, okay, the tower, the seven of cups, you two are coming together on this side. So they're distracted, and they don't even know it. I'm getting Maze Runner. If y'all ain't seen that movie. Yeah, it's giving Maze Runner. You know how in Maze Runner, right? They're trapped in that. They don't know how they got there, but they're trapped in that, in like the middle of the maze or whatever. And there's like a monster or some shit like that out there, right? They have to try to like, you know, escape. This is like what they're in. These people, they're stuck in something like this, where the door only opens a certain time of day and only for a certain amount of time. And you gotta like, you know what I'm saying? You only got a certain amount of time before you can like try to make it out and make it back. You know, you only gain a little, maybe a couple of feet every couple of months, right? You find a new corner or something like that you gotta investigate, but the door's only open for like 30 minutes a day. And closed on the weekends. Door don't open on the weekends. Type shit. Six of Cups in the reverse. Ten of Wands. Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers. It told they was never gonna get it. Never. You hear it in Vogue. Somebody's burdened with the past, okay? I feel like each and every person has a burden, a bundle of wands to carry. So they have their own crosses to bear. Yeah, they tried to like bury the past or run from it or disassociate from it, and no, these are their wands to carry. These are their crosses to carry. And it's like everybody's going to see them carry it. It's like this is in broad daylight. People are crowded around. You know what I'm saying? There's a lane that's been carved out or made out to watch it, just like they did the Lord. Like they did the Lord. They made fun of him and stood on the sides of him and threw stuff at him and everything while he had to carry the cross to Calvary. All right, let's wrap it up. Look at the future energy. You know what? I do want to, hold on. I want to get some of that mess deck, though. Because it's calling my name over there. Yeah, pick me up. Pick me up. Shuffle me. Shuffle me. Oklahoma. Oklahoma can be significant, okay? Marriage, all right? I just saw it twice. So somebody could be getting married. Might be on the second marriage. Okay, this can be somebody's second marriage. 777 on Wall Street. Okay, this could be good luck with finances. Okay, your finances are blessed. Okay, your investments, if you guys invest or purchase stock or anything like that. Okay, it's probably a good time for you to look into that. If you don't, okay, somebody's crying a lot. Okay, this is somebody who's tall. Okay, could be dark skinned, tall, dark. Yeah, tall. Crying a lot. Okay, this could be somebody who didn't even give you a shot, didn't even give you a chance. Government trafficking, China. Okay, oh. Oh shit! I want to be your man by Roger. All right. Oh, we got a Gemini, never seen again. Okay, so 444, you can be seeing that, it's protection. We got a Gemini, okay, or twins, never seen again. In the reverse, we got a false prophet. What'd I say? false pastors, false preachers. Jonah the prophet in the reverse. 2, 3, 4. Somebody be between the ages of 81 and 90. Okay, 71 to 80. Russia in the reverse. India, upright. Idaho in the upright. Wall Street and land in the reverse. So somebody connected to Wall Street has something to do with some type of land being stolen or taken from you. Okay, a cousin can be significant in this that's homeless or that's about to be homeless for fucking with you. Yeah, a trickster. Yeah, a trickster. Mischievous. Yeah, they've been exposed for being mischievous. A fake ass cousin who underestimated you. I said Esther. Somebody's name could be Esther. Okay, or you could carry the energy of Esther. Okay, somebody underestimated you. Okay, they got a caught parking outside your house, or somebody did. New Jersey can be significant. Okay, Jersey Shore. Yeah, there's an aunt that wants you to please stop. Please stop. Yeah, the bitch wants you to stop talking. Stop speaking. Or the bitch want me to stop speaking. I ain't gonna never stop speaking, bitch. Come shut me up. Come shut me up. Yeah, they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed because they're embarrassing. Okay, something about respiratory system, a fire. Okay, there could be a house fire or something like that. A waitress, Saturn returns. So somebody could be a waitress or work at a bar or work at a restaurant, okay, that was involved in this, and something with their respiratory system in a fire that's gonna happen. A Taurus, okay, who's a fallen angel. There's a fallen angel who's a Taurus, okay, somebody who you were supposed to be with at one point in time. All right, something's happening on Saturday when it comes to them. This could be somebody who's not their friend, okay, or ex-friend of yours, but spy right here, who's really a spy. Something be happening to this ex-friend of yours on Saturday, okay, who's been paid to spy on you. Yeah, they've been a third wheel enemy the whole time. Yeah, look, Sunday, but they go to church on Sunday though. They do all their dirt every other day of the week and go to church on Sunday. Confirmation. And you think God is cool with that? You just heard that confirmation, fool. You think God is cool with that? You think that's cool? You think that's okay? You know? Just got a train ran on you Saturday night and you in church Sunday morning talking about, oh, I'm sorry, Lord, I won't do it again. But you already got plans for after church. You already got plans. You already booked for after the service is over. God just showing me what he's seen. I mean, yeah, what you think I guess you thought that he didn't, you know, that he was some type of simp or somebody you could just manipulate or mock. That's why these regrets are here. Look, yeah, somebody could be into younger males. Okay, this could be an older male that's into younger males. A Pisces could be significant, a karmic Pisces, 12th house, okay. Service to humanity, self-transcendence, retreats from the world, self-sacrifice. So somebody is, they are not in service to humanity, okay. If it was up to them, they would destroy humanity, obliterate it. No time on the clock. 3, 2, 1, you can be seen. Okay, 11, 11. All right, you conquered something. Okay, could have been some type of respiratory infection or something like that. Somebody tried to put something off on you that they deal with, and it has to do with your respiratory system. Okay, so that can be healing or that's healed when it comes to you. Somebody can be between ages of 61 and 70. All right, 51 and 60. Hold on, I want a couple more. Archangel Uriel's out here. Archangel Metatron. A Cancer. Okay, it's significant. A mother figure. Internship, Virginia. This mother figure could have lived in Virginia, had an internship of some kind. Somebody could have worked for like DMV or some type of government job. Okay. Got a library that could be significant. Okay, Catholic. Somebody could be Catholic or an ex-Catholic that lives in Nevada. Okay, this person's hysterical. Somebody could have traveled to Nevada and met somebody there that's hysterical. A failed rapper. Somebody's sister is out here, this is the one who's always pregnant. You pregnant again? Damn it, you pregnant again? They always trying to bag a rapper or bag whoever they think, got a bag attached to them. They could be a brother of yours could be messing with a trainer, somebody that works at a gym. So your sister could be messing with an ex of yours, okay? That could be a failed rapper, a failed musician, and your brother is messing with another ex potential of yours. And this could be a brother that's on a down low. You see brother in the reverse. Yeah, this could be a brother. So if you are LGBTQ, you got a brother who's on the down low, who's fucking with somebody that works at a gym, or that worked at a gym. Okay, something about a rental car. All right, a bartender. There's a bartender out here who has to, keep getting rental cars or something like that. Grocery store clerk. High priest, high priestess. California, Scorpio is significant. Could be somebody who moved to where you're from. This is somebody who went to your home state. Kind of like joined your family or something like that. I swear somebody really thought that they were taking your place in your family. And I keep saying it, like if a person's family don't give a fuck about them, what makes you think that they're going to just adopt you and just all of a sudden give a shit about you? What makes you think that? If they turn on their own blood, they will most certainly feed you to the alligators. Especially if it means prison. You will be the fall guy, even though everybody's getting caught up. Okay, grandma's sick. That's the one they listen to. The matriarch. Yeah, that's the one they listen to. But the matriarch falling. Yep, they falling. They falling far from God. Okay, and stayed there, and they're falling. There could be an uncle out here too, who's stuck on the grandma's titty. Well, this would be grandma's son. So your grandma, your uncle. Yeah, that did some fucked up shit to you too. This person be trying to get out of the country. They're really like, this person could have bullied you when you were younger. They looking pretty scared now. They always feared you, whoever I'm talking to. Now this person's running like a coward. They think they're gonna take something and go off somewhere and just, sail away off into the sun. No, sir. You will be met in the way. You will be met in the way, just like Paul was, or Saul, whichever one came first. Yeah. Why? What do you say? Why do you persecute me? And he blinded Saul. So whoever's trying to get away, they could go blind while they're trying to flee. I mentioned it for a reason. God struck Saul blind for what, 3 days? I just saw 3 wands and the tower. So whoever's running, this uncle, yeah, they could go physically blind while trying to flee to another country. Just lights out. Lights out. I cannot make it up. Death. King of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Chariot. Yeah, trying to feed some type of lies to the police. Yeah, somebody could have made false police reports on you. This weak ass uncle of yours. Okay, or somebody's. Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you gave this uncle your ass to kiss. Okay, the Tower, Scorpio, the Sun, the Hermit. Yeah, everything's exposed. It's seen. It's seen. Yeah, shit's blowing up. Ace of Wands. Yeah, somebody's passed away over here. Ace of Swords. You could have spoke this. You could have prophesied this. Yeah, 7 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. So I'm getting somebody told them, or told a family, until something is returned, you will fall one by one. Something like that. 6 of Swords, and these people thought that they could dodge it or escape it. You know, the Seven of Cups would be one by one. So these people have been witnessing things happening around them supernaturally. Devastating things. And you just over here feeling wonderful and just amazing and just floating on air. The moon. The world. Oh, major. Big change. Five of Cups, Nine of Cups, Temperance, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords. Yeah, somebody's trying to snatch a contract or some information that's coming to you. It's like they're trying to wait in the cut for some information to be coming towards you so they can hop out and just like jam it up, move it out of the way. Like, if you don't sit your cockroach having ass down, yeah, like somebody, I don't know, somebody's house full of cockroaches or something like that. I don't know, they just came out of nowhere. Somebody's house is filthy. Okay, somebody lives in filth. Okay, but I got the nerve to put their mouth on you, and I don't mean in a way that would be pleasurable. Okay. God. Yeah, look. Just disgusting, bro. Ain't even really worth talking about. Just disgusting. Disgusting energy. Disgusting energy. Somebody be trying to pass themselves off as a woman, but their Adam's apple is protruding. Okay? Yeah, baby, your Adam's apple's betraying you. Yeah, it's betraying you. Look. Somebody's Adam's apple's betraying them. Somebody trying to go work on a farm or something. Somebody's trying to act like a weary traveler, a vagabond, you know, like a hitchhiker, right? Okay, usually people you see like that, they've done some really tough things in life and they're probably trying to like hide from them, right? Some, not all, right? But that's what I'm getting. Somebody thinks that they can like go off grid. That's what it is. You know, go be a ranch hand or something like that somewhere. Room and board. This ain't Yellowstone, fool. This ain't Yellowstone. Page of Cups. I'm seeing congratulations. Okay. The Fool. Ten of Wands, the Eight of Wands. I'm telling you, it's a lot of something coming to somebody. A lot of it. And it's good. A lot of truth as well. Okay. There could be something in a drawer, like a safety deposit box. Something could have been hidden or being funneled through a church. Okay, like money laundering. Yeah, through a church building. This is like a mega church or something like that. It looks like it, like a mega church. Spirit said, a mega church that's been collecting sins. Ooh. The Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. For money. For money. For filthy lucre. Filthy lucre. That's money. Artist in the reverse. Yeah, the veil's been pulled back. The Hermit. I'm telling you, there's a church exposed, or a lot of churches exposed. When I say they're gonna be put on Front Street, it's not even funny. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, it'll be like a wealth transfer. Nine of Swords. Six of Cups. Reader. Emperor. How it's going down? It's dark as hell. It's dark as hell is the album name. Rest in peace, DMX. Dang, every time I listen to DMX, it just gets me in the chest. Like, you know how you tear up and you want to cry and stuff? Like, I don't know. I got some connection to DMX like that. Ever since I listened to his music since I was younger. Now somebody can't sleep. They're crying about the past. They're crying about a reader exposing them. It's like they're hiding in the bed underneath the covers. Confirmation. Yeah. Look, 1, 2, 2, motherfucking 3 on my. Look at that. Somebody in the bed crying. They're worried. They're scared because the reader's exposing them and they can't stop it. And an emperor is seeing this. An emperor is seeing the truth. An emperor is elevated over all of this and they're looking at something, okay, in its full scope. The full scope of something. Three of Cups, Eight of Cups in the reverse. So I'm getting next time somebody, wow, somebody in their mind is thinking next time that they see you, they don't want to see you next time without leaving with you next time. So this is somebody who could have had a lot of false starts or not told you how they felt about you. And it's like now they're like, next time I see you, like I don't want to. It's like they watch you leave a building all the time. They watch you come in sometimes if they're there before you are, or they watch you leave. Somebody doesn't want to watch you leave alone out of the door again. Somebody wants to leave with you. Leave hand in hand. That's what I'm getting. The Knight of Swords, the Star, the Ten of Cups. Somebody wants to leave in hand. They don't want to see you leave anymore. They love to see you come, right? Pause. They love to see you coming towards them, right? They don't like to see you walking away, even though they like to see you walk away, right? They don't like to see you leave, though, right? Then they got to wait for you to see you again, or when they go see you again, or, you know, it's up in the air, right? So somebody wants to change that. Okay. Somebody's messing with your throat chakra, too. You've been feeling like you got a loogie in your throat or something like that you just can't get out. That's somebody's messing with your throat chakra. High Priestess. You can know this. Somebody feels like they're being led by their intuition, okay? You know, whoever's thinking what I just, told you. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, and somebody else knows. They know. Whoever's in the bed hiding underneath the covers or in a jail cell, confirmation. Hiding underneath the covers, excuse me. They know that something is occurring, that something's happening, that it's going to happen. Excuse me, confirmation. They're getting some type of inner knowing. Even though they don't have any gifts, God is allowing for them to have an inner knowing when it comes to what's happening with you. So this could be somebody that's locked up already for some of you, okay? For others of you, somebody that's on their way there. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Well, came out sideways, but it's reverse. It ain't upright, it's reverse. Nine of Cups. There could be investigations into prisons. There needs to be. Yeah, if the feds, well, I know you're watching my channel. If you're watching my channel, that's what you need to investigate as well. Yeah, prisons, okay, jails. There's unrecorded prison deaths. There's like people being buried on the prison grounds, and families not being contacted, and they think their loved ones still locked up, or they just haven't heard. What the fuck? Ten of Swords. They be having like gladiator. I'm telling you, shit goes on in prisons, man. Making prisoners fight each other to the death, taking bets, and doing all like sending prisoners to get raped by other like. This shit got to be looked into. Now, right now. Not tomorrow, not now. These wardens that try to keep things, confined, concealed for their reputation, because they don't do their jobs. And I'm not saying every warden, but most of them. It's all about the money. It's all about a payday. It's all about a glamorized look. The Star. Page of Swords. Knight of Cups, Two of Wands, King of Swords, Six of Wands. So somebody is practicing approaching you. It's what it feels like. They can be like talking, like preparing themselves. Like you could be showing up somewhere and somebody knows that you're gonna show up there. They're preparing themselves to see you. Okay, maybe they could have clammed up before or froze or something like that. But it feels like they're not gonna do that. It feels like they're not gonna do that this time. Somebody feels like this is their shot. This is their open door. This is the lane that's been open to them, and they better take it while it's open. King of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Ten of Swords. Oh, I just heard a sister and her girlfriend. Could be a sister and her girlfriend out here. This could be an ex-friend of yours. Somebody's sister on the. They've been this. They've been portraying you over and over and over and over and over again. A sister and an ex-friend of yours. Fire sign and earth sign. Yeah, they've been sleep. Confirmation. They've been sleep. So it could be an ex-best friend of yours and your sister for somebody that's been, your past people, and everybody that's been a potential person that's come along the way. They've thrown their little smelly off pH balance having asses right in front of the person. Five of Pentacles, two people. They can be homeless, going into poverty, or they can be in poverty. Somebody can be an alcoholic. Somebody can be a heroin addict. Methamphetamines. Oxys. Somebody huffs or something like that. Like, something's got bad. Like, somebody just goes to any and everything to try to fulfill a euphoric sensation. It's like trying to chase the first high that you've ever had. Like, you're never going to get that high again. It's the first one for a reason. Okay, the Knight of Swords, strength. Somebody's being attacked. Somebody cannot rest. This is a spirit. This Knight of Swords, this is a spirit. Somebody cannot rest. They're being attacked. Every time they feel like they're getting it, like they may get a little relief, in a corner or a crack or crevice, that Knight of Swords make sure that they do not. Your mind's like a steel trap, okay? It cannot be infiltrated upon. Something is an even flow, and it keeps flowing, okay? So the chain cannot be broken. It cannot be interrupted. The figure 8, okay? The infinity symbol, that's what I'm seeing. The 9 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, there's nothing that can... You see through things, okay? You see through things. All right, let's wrap it up. I don't know, somebody need to wrap it up. Lovers. Six of Cups, the reader. Somebody's doing something that they did in a past life. That's why they're so much of a natural at it. Okay. This King of Pentacles remembers this reader, this intuitive, the starseed, the sun, the chariot, the Ace of Cups. You've been guiding this person. This person's abundant, this person's stable. Okay. I just heard sturdy. Okay, so what is that? Midwest? Is that Midwest? I forget where that slang comes from. I think it's sturdy. I think it's Midwest. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Somebody could be from the Midwest. Somebody could be from Maryland, Baltimore. Okay, Five of Swords, or somewhere around. Somebody could be from Michigan. Somebody, Chicago. Six of Wands. 10 of Cups reverse. You took down a family. You took down a whole bunch of families. You could took down some crime families. They tried to compete with you for your spot, and you took them down. Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Swords. I think I can end it right there. 1:24:24 on the time. Yeah, well, Love of My Life is playing. It just came on. Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. This gives me a chain gang. A chain gang. Remember the movie Life when they was digging in the ditch? Thank you, Spirit. I don't know if y'all heard that horn honk. Yeah, I'm getting chain gang, and for a long time. Y'all know how slow the Knight of Pentacles is. All right, advice, Spirit. Friend became the love of my life. You are my friend, love of my life. King of Cups. Page of Pentacles reverse. I just heard be sweet. The Magician. Somebody's telling somebody to be sweet. So somebody's telling somebody to play a role. Somebody wants to manifest a manipulated communication. And you're a whole master magician over here. Like, if you don't sit down somewhere. The sun, exactly. Like, if you tell the sun to stop moving, it's gonna stop moving. Just like I forgot who it was in the Bible who prayed to the Most High and asked him for the sun to stop moving, okay, so that they can win the battle, and that's exactly what the Most High did at their command. All right, that's the type of power the Most High gives you, okay, and you're just the one who's responsible enough to yield it, right? So if that were to occur, right, and you needed the sunlight, right, in order to make it out of somewhere or make it into somewhere, and you pray to the Most High to stop the sunlight, right? Because the sunlight's the only thing that can keep you being able to see your way through. The Most High would stop the sun right where it's at until you got to safety. It's done it before. He'll do it again. Don't tell me you ain't witnessed time speed up and slow down before. I know you have. You know, it feels like, damn, days they're really going by, ain't they? Right? That's the time being sped up. Okay? And the reverse, and the opposite as well. Is that it? Nine of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Seven of Wands. You got some type of defense coming in, or somebody who's protective, justice. Very protective of you. Queen of Cups. Somebody wants to protect your heart space. Make sure that you get justice. Oh, there he is. He's been hiding the whole damn reading. I told you he was in here. I told you he was in here. Two of Pentacles reverse, King of Swords reverse, Two of Wands reverse. There he is. Trying to hide. He comes out at the end. So there's nowhere he can hide anymore. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. Nowhere he can go. No way out. Two of Wands reverse. The Most High. Yeah, it don't matter if somebody don't want to hear it. It don't matter if the Most High don't give a damn if you don't like it or not. He don't care. He don't care. Was you over here stealing hearts and shit? Was you over here stealing love contracts and shit? Didn't I tell you to stop? Didn't I tell you don't touch what's mine? Didn't I tell you that? Now I got to send Archangel Michael after you in this damn chariot. That's it. That's your reading. Beloved, that's your reading. Okay. Sagittarius. If you want to donate to the channel, book a personal, info's below the video. Click more. Alright. It's descriptions in there. Alright. Make sure you stay on your spiritual hygiene. Okay. Cleanse your energy, cleanse your space, all right? Cleanse your vessel, okay? Protect yourself when you go out, protect yourself when you come in, all right? You know, make sure you got a barrier of, you know, I tell the Holy Spirit, put a Holy Ghost fire around me, you know? Put a barrier of fire around me so that can't nothing touch, come near, you know? Be specific in your prayers, okay? Be specific, all right? Because whatever you say is going to be activated, it's going to happen, okay? Decree it. Alright? Alright. I love y'all. Stay safe. Stay prayed up. I will holler at y'all later today. Alright? Alright. Later. Thanks.